My name's Wyatt McNeill.
I'm Ruby Stratton.
My fiance.
Yes, almost McNeill.
What were some of the questions?
So, what's your first memory with Karen?
I really wanted McDonald's food, and she said that I could have it if I was, well, obviously I'm an adult now, but if I was a good boy, I could have it. And and I was like, and I was, to quote her, I was a shithead pill. That's probably lack of a better term. And I told her, even while I was being a shithead, that my mom would still take me for ice cream, and I didn't have to be good to her. And so she called my mom immediately and said, "You are not allowed to give him ice cream no matter what he says." And she and my grandpa drove me past every McDonald's and said, "Boy, I bet that ice cream would be good." Every single McDonald's on the way home. And anyways, that was my first memory with her.
My first memory of her was a month after we started dating. I hadn't even met Wyatt's family yet, and he comes over to my house one day and he says, "We're gonna go meet my grandparents, but my whole family is there, so you're gonna meet everybody all at once." And I was so freaked out. We're like 3 weeks into dating him, and we go over to his grandparents, and the entire family was there, cousins, aunts, uncles. And Karen was so kind, though. She came straight over to me and she's like, "I'm Karen, it's so nice to meet you, you're gonna feel so welcome here," and just pulled me in. And she just always showed so much love, and that was my first interaction with her, and it was great. I was not nervous after that.
Do you remember what the occasion was?
I don't. It was in January. I'm not entirely sure. I think it was some after holiday celebration or something like that. I can't remember exactly.
I don't remember either.
I met everybody.
That's quite a bit of throwing you into fire.
Yeah.
That's definitely Wyatt, though. What is your favorite memory with Grandma?
I don't really have one specific one. I really liked how she said "I love you," though. She had this, I don't know, I don't think it's weird, but I would use the term weird because most people don't do it, where she would hug you and then she would like rattle her voice. She's like, "I love you," and like almost like vibrate you a little bit, but like, you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. You know exactly what I'm talking about, but like,
I like you explaining it more.
But like, I don't know how else to describe it. It's like, "I love you," and I just, for whatever reason, I've thought about that the last couple of weeks a lot. So that's probably the one that I would choose right now.
How about you, Ruby?
My favorite was actually just a little bit ago. We had invited her to be our flower grandma at our wedding, and we asked her in front of Wyatt and Bill. And later, Wyatt was in the house, Karen came out just to me, and she kind of pulled me aside and she said, "I want to talk to you." She pulled me down and gave me a big hug and just started crying. And she was like, "This just means so much to me that you want me to be a part of your wedding like this." And we talked for like 10 to 15 minutes, just the two of us. And the entire time she's like holding my hand and like patting my hand. And that is something that I think I'm always going to cherish and will always have special.
Yeah.
For sure. Is there anything the two of you would like to add to it? Any other remarks?
She taught me how to read. Her and my mom taught me how to read, so I could probably thank her for doing what I do now for work.
Remember how she taught you?
With those damn red books that she had in that cupboard.
All the colored books.
Yeah. I just remember the red ones over and over, and I wasn't very good at them, but she made me really good at them. So she was really good at dominoes. She was incredible at dominoes. She was really good at, what's that card game her and Neil and Sharon Duncan used to play? I never was invited because they said it was for adults only when I was really young.
Not crepes. The triangle one?
Yeah, maybe that's what it's called. Anyways, I'm sure somebody will be looking at this like, "Oh, he's such an idiot. Why couldn't he think of that?" But I remember them always playing that with Neil and Sharon when I would come over there. Because I probably slept over at their house a few hundred times. So I was always at their house. She made good stroganoff. I don't know if you remember that. She made this beef stroganoff. I don't know how she made it, or if she had a recipe, or if she just bought it out of a jar or whatever, but it was phenomenal.
Cream of mushroom.
Cream of mushroom with beef and
noodles.
Yeah, noodles and more mushrooms, and that was really good. So
she always overflowed with positivity. Always. She was always happy. There was always a smile, something to be grateful for, something to be happy for. And I love that. I wish I was a little bit more like that. Like, that was a really great, memorable quality and something that I hope to be a little bit better at. So
I don't think I ever saw her cry, if that counts. Like in a positive way, not like in a bad way, but I don't know.
Perfect. Thank you both for taking the time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Stop recording.